This is going to be the basic 8 strikes. Actually, we're going to add a 9th strike for the opponent to the rear. We're going to start off with our blocks and strikes kind of unified into this set. So this first set will begin with a short cho or chop, and we really have a couple different ways to do this. We can do the full sai, which is the follow through. We can do the cho, which is a solid strike that flows through the target, or we can do the shorter chop that is often used in dueling. So we're going to start with these shorter chops. 1, 2. These are the angles that we're going to use. So 1, it's not 45 degrees, it's a little bit sharper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now these can follow through as you slice through your target. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is forehand, 6 is the opposite of that, 7 is straight up and down, and 8 is straight to the middle. Now 8 also has a variation to either side that we'll get into, especially as we get into Makashi and some of the other dueling forms that we'll explore later. The number 9 will be the reverse, and there's a variation on the number 9, and this gets into some of our larger, what we call orbits. So we have 9, 9, there's even a few little fancy variations of that, but we'll get into that a little bit later. You can also do 9 over the top. Okay? As you go through the 8, you can exaggerate them. You can do the honor sash 1, the honor sash 2, a wield into a 3, a yield into a 4, 5 with a reorbit to a 5, 6 to a reorbit to a 6, 7 reorbit to a 7, 8, again we can exaggerate and use the angled strikes, and then 9 can be working in orbits around and to behind you. So there's the basic 8, and of course we want to be able to do that in the air with the partner, and then eventually move out of the static position into foot maneuvers and adding movement to the drill. But that is your basic 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, variation, and then 9 on either side. That's your basic 8. It's going to demonstrate blocking with the basic 8. So this is how we're going to do it with a partner. We're going to start slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to keep that nice and vertical here, or let's go ahead and do the sweeping version for now, because we'll use this more in Makashi. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we're using like drop, parry, deflecting angle. And then 8 as a thrust, he'll move off angle to deflect. Okay? 9 doesn't really play into it, and that's why we call it the basic 8, because we only use the 8 strikes with the partner. Now we're going to do it one more time with a little bit more flow, but not a whole lot faster. And we also recommend that you use gloves and eye protection if you start moving quickly or adding foot maneuvers, or if you take them out of order and move spontaneously, which would look something like this. Random order. I select from the suite of 8 possible strikes, and he works variations on his defense until we make a mistake. And then if somebody makes a mistake, we just simply repeat that nice and slowly so that they can come up with an answer that they liked better. So here's the 8 again, one more time with a little bit more flow. Angle 1, 2, so he's essentially just matching me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's your basic 8 with a partner.